What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is G, and today we are playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Well, the COD Vanguard Beta has come and gone, and honestly, it's probably for the best. And I think we all need a little bit of a breather, kind of have to calm down and relax and really just take in exactly everything that we've experienced playing that beta. It definitely was a pretty interesting, couple of days playing that, with the bugs and all the glitches that was going around. It was pretty interesting. I did mention in one of my last videos that at moments it did have its times where it was fun, but usually those were very far in between. Games, you'll play a game, get absolutely camped out, the games will reach the time limit. We would never finish the game by completing the score limit and all that. Everything would just be time limit games. And there's other times where you would completely dominate lobbies and you would just have fun. You could just be running around with like a knife or something like that, and you'll just be having the time of your life. But the word frustrating can't really can't really explain it that much. You can't really what's that word I'm looking for? You can't really say that it was a fun or successful beta. Definitely had its hiccups towards the end. I did mention that I was getting a lot of flickering issues, and I actually found out that I wasn't the only one that was actually getting those. And as it turns out, there's a bunch of YouTubers that were also having those issues. And one of those YouTubers is one of the OG COD heads by the name of Forward Thunder. If you guys ever heard of him, I'll be pretty surprised if you've never heard of Thunder. But he actually released a clip basically giving his take on the beta, and he had like a clip just dedicated to the green screen that looked like it looked like a alien warfare coming from just from him standing in one location in that red star map. And that's exactly where I was getting those flickers of green light as well. And I probably should just stand around and also kind of like investigate a little bit like he did in his video, where he was just standing in one position and those green lights were flickering, like stuff like that. It got that bad towards the end where I wasn't even just standing there, but I was just moving around. And it wasn't just on red star, it was also like an eagle's nest and about to, and I was also getting those really weird flickers. It always happened. I noticed it always happened when I was like going and traversing through like a pile of leaves. I'm not sure if it's maybe just because the rendering of the leaves and the graphics were making it really glitchy. But I did always notice that it was always coming towards the part when I was going through like a pile of bushes, like an eagle's nest. You can go flank from the, I believe it really depends on what side you're spawning, but if you go to one of the sides where all the mountains are at, and there's like rocks and stuff covering like little walkways with wood, and wood on the walkways and shit, there's like little leaves going to the enemy spawn or your spawn right there. That's when the green lights will really flicker and go really crazy. And same thing with like about to when you go to the spawn area, where you go to behind where people like to just stay posted by that little jungle area, it got really nasty there as well. So when you take all that under consideration, and then with the gameplay of people literally just sweating their balls off and just playing like like they're in an LMG tournament and the beta where their fucking stats don't even matter, it definitely left a lot to be desired playing the beta. I personally will definitely say it was probably one of the worst betas I've ever played. And I've been playing Call of Duty for quite a while. I know I haven't been on YouTube for that long. I've had an original channel that I was uploading maybe 5 years ago, but I've kind of stopped uploading on there. It's just recently I started uploading back, but I've actually been playing Call of Duty since like World at War. So I definitely know a little bit, a little bit of a thing or two about playing Call of Duty. And I think the first beta I've ever played in my life was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And that beta was awesome, man. Like compared to this shit that we got, like Vanguard, the beta that we got from Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was, incredible. And then, from there on, it slowly started declining. I think Black Ops 3 also had a pretty awesome beta where you were able to, just, experiment with a lot of shit, and it was a lot of fun. When World War II came out, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, all those other games sort of kind of just started to take a really hard dip to the ground, where the bugs were becoming extremely apparent, where it kind of looked like Activision slowly stopped giving a damn about their games because they knew they can easily just patch them in and save them a little bit more time and just release it at a time where where the seasons, the festive seasons are around the corner and shit. They really just stopped really caring about the product. But yeah, it was definitely a pretty rough couple of days playing the beta. I honestly am glad it's over and we don't have to play it until November 6th, which of course, since I am making YouTube content, I will unfortunately have to, go back and play it. Hopefully it is fixed, at least playable to the point where those green shits don't pop up. But it's kind of it's kind of hard to really put your faith on them, but I am still trying to stay optimistic, because like I mentioned, I did have my moments, and I did have my moments where I was having fun playing the beta, but every single time I was playing it, I was just hoping that I can at least get one decent gameplay so I could just call it a day and not have to play it, because I did put in, by the end of the lifespan of the beta, I think I did put in at least 20 hours on there. And I can definitely say when you really just already have like the map knowledge and the routes where you can kind of flank them without the spawns fucking you over, it can get pretty fun, because these people are really bad at pushing and really bad at their directionals and all that. So it definitely did have its fun, but then again, with the bugs and everything, just made it completely unenjoyable. But yeah, anyways guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys found this video entertaining, informative. Let me know what you guys thought about the beta. Did you guys have fun on it? With that being said, thank you so much for taking the time of your day to watch this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.